Well, I came into Doxsa because I wanted definitely a healthier lifestyle. I started doing just like lifting at the gym with my husband, and then I switched to Orange Theory. And then I, of course, was friends with Alex, and she has been trying to convince me to come to Doxsa for years. And so then we finally decided, you know what, like, let's check it out. I was really, really bored with what I was doing. And then I came here, and then I haven't been able to do anything else. CrossFit is life.
It's life. So, were you preparing for anything?
Yes, I was actually. I was preparing to become a firefighter. A big thing for me was trying to pass the CPAT at the time, and I was having a little bit difficulty with my cardio. And so as soon as I came in here and started doing the high intensity workouts and also incorporating weight and not just cardio, it definitely helped me be able to pass, and then went on and went to academy and
got hired as a firefighter. Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, Alex.
I actually was an MMA fighter for like 7 years. So weightlifting was really new to me. I did a little bit, but because I was constantly cutting weight, majority of my workouts was cardio. So I used to be like a cardio junkie, but when I decided to start pursuing firefighting, that was when I realized like I needed to get stronger. And so I started doing more weightlifting, and I had personal trainers and stuff through the years, but it just kind of wasn't enough to get me over that hump where I felt like I needed to be. So a couple of the guys that I worked at the fire department with, their wives came here and were encouraging me to come. And so I came, and I've been here almost 3 years now. And I feel like it's really helped, you know, with the weightlifting, and just, it mimics a lot of the jobs and things that you'll do on the fire ground. So it made a huge difference for me as far as that went, and just weight training and being able to be more well-rounded.
I would say just like overall strength. I came into this not even being able to do a pull-up, and then in academy I did 9 chin-ups. And so it's just that being able to like constantly see myself progress with strength. And then, like I said, in cardio too is a huge thing for me. I mean, I couldn't even run a mile without getting gassed, and now I can do that no problem. Yeah. So just being able to like constantly come in here and work towards being able to like keep on adding on weight, and then keep on going that like extra mile every single time is definitely like what I saw the most.
Yeah, what about you, Alex?
For me, I kind of have like a more competitive nature, so it was really fun for me coming in and having people that were able to like push me, and I like the goal setting. I like having things to work for. Like for me, I'm used to being in fight camp, so I always had an end goal. I always had something I was working towards, and so CrossFit's a lot like that for me. It's something where if we're weight training or we're doing something, there's always something to work towards, or a goal to hit, or a milestone or something like that. So that was big for me. I mean, especially trying to prepare for academy, it's a lot of really fast, really rapid movements, and sometimes it's with a decent amount of weight. So it was getting over that hump for me too. But yeah, I really feel like my cardio especially has really improved, and I like just the short spurts of things or the longer workouts and stuff. So the programming has really helped with that.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah,
I mean, we wouldn't have been able to do it without you or Kevin. Like, honestly, all the support that you guys gave us, the advice that you gave us, the fact that like you would be like, I need you to do this every single time you come in, work out, and then do it after your workout. And we did that, and I don't think I would have been able to do as well as I did in the academy without your advice. And just the overall community aspect of it when it comes down to it, like everyone supporting one another is just kind of like the fire service in a way. We are just constantly like this little family that's supporting one another and wanting everyone to be as well as they can, as good as they can.
I think the community for me was one of the biggest reasons why I joined this gym. One of the things that, you know, really stood out to me is that this gym is a faith-based gym, and that's something that really, really stood out to me. And the community in this gym is huge. I mean, I consider everybody family. There's so many people that, you know, have supported us during this and afterwards and through it. And, you know, there's so much advice and stuff. And just being surrounded by a lot of like-minded people and people that really support one another, but they genuinely want the best for people. And it's not just people that you hang out with inside the gym. We do everything together. And so that was a huge part of it, because who you know, surround yourself with is, you know, it's huge. It's a huge piece of, you know, who Emilie and I are. And I think that, you know, a lot of that is having, you know, you and Kevin and the other coaches that stood by us as we were, you know, going through this. And just, I mean, even like the day I got hired, everybody stopped what they were doing and we were all in here, and, you know, it was huge. So yeah, it's been
I mean, I would definitely recommend them to come in here because, I mean, for one, if they're coming in with a goal, I know that you and Kevin would be like, okay, that's your goal, then let's make this happen. And you would give them the kind of goals that you gave us when we wanted to start getting prepped. But I mean, one thing, start running. Go on that assault bike. But yeah, I think the big thing is just knowing the kinds of things that you would be doing in the job and kind of incorporating movements like that. And with a weighted vest, especially when it comes down to being a cop and a firefighter, because you have so much weight on you. That was one thing, is just trying to adjust to that weight and the movements. So if you incorporate it early, your body gets used to it more often, or like faster basically. And so I think that just incorporating those kind of things would be really helpful.
Mm-hmm.
For me, I think it was consistency. I think it was Emilie and I, you know, having that accountability system, like with you and Kevin too. And there's so many resources in this gym. I mean, we have SWAT members, we have police officers, we have so many different branches of the military. Like, there's so many different people that you're able to reach out to and help. And I think accountability was huge, because there were days where Emilie and I were texting each other like, we don't want to do this, but we were here, and it was nice to have, you know, her and I doing that together, but also have like you and Kevin, where you guys were helping us, like she said, mimic the things that we were going to encounter during academy, and us being able to kind of use different things and different tools in here to, you know, better prepare us. But also, you know, kind of back to that community, is there's so many different resources of people that there's so much training, you know, that's combined in here. There's so many people from different backgrounds that, you know, there's so much to learn and so much room to grow. And I feel like having those people that were able to, you know, help us work towards that was a big part of that. But a lot of it, I think, was consistency for us, like making sure we were in here, but we were not just working out, but we were doing things that were getting us towards where we were going.
Yeah.
I think that you can't put a price on like making yourself healthy. So I don't even really think about that, in my opinion. But I think that what you get here is you get the opportunity to come in, like we were just talking about this morning. It's an open gym. Like, you don't have to do the WOD if you don't want to. You can come in here and do your own thing. And so that's really, really nice, because I can come in here, do my own thing while other people are doing the WOD, and I still am getting the same benefit out of it. But you also can't put a price on the family aspect of it. Like, this is just everything. I love coming in here. Everyone is so welcoming. I was really nervous my first day coming in here. I was like, oh my gosh, what if no one likes me? And this and that. But literally everyone just like opened up their arms and welcomed me and my husband, and like we would never go back.
I think for me, like, I've spent a lot of money on training and a lot of money on, you know, nutrition and things like that over the years. And it's exactly what Emilie said. Like, you can't really put a price on that. I mean, I think when people look at that, they look at like well, what am I getting? And I think especially here, you get exactly what you pay for and so much more. I mean, it's a complete open door policy. There's been days that, you know, you and Kevin have been closed and you've let us come in. And there's been days that, you know, we stay late or we come early, or, you know, you guys are so flexible with us, and there's not any, you know, hard lines or anything. And I mean, there's been times that, like, I know I've struggled to pay my membership, and you guys, you don't hesitate. You don't, you know, I've had Kevin text me and, you know, tell me to come in anyways, and we'll work around it. And that to me is exactly what Emilie was saying. Like, it's more of the family. It's not, I don't have a membership here. Like, I have a seat at your table. That's what that is to me. And
Got chills.
that, I mean, that's what that is
So
to me.
true.
So you know, I mean, you could put any price on that you wanted, but for me, it's the fact that I get to come here and I get to be part of something bigger. It's not that I have a membership. It's that I'm part of this family. So
That is good. Well, thank you guys.